let's try that again, now that my camera isn't gonna die on me. Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. It is me, Soph. On this channel we talk about beauty, lifestyle, all things spooky, and a little bit of mental health, art and gaming, but that's mainly on my Twitch. For today's video, I am doing a full face of Christmas gift sets. Well, one gift set. I did already start filming this, so I have unboxed 2 things from the gift set. I've also done my base because gift sets don't come with your base products, because obviously they're personalised to your shade and stuff, and that'd be really difficult to get right. So I've done my face with my Fenty foundation and my 2 Makeup Revolution concealers, and I have set it with Laura Mercier powder. I wasn't going to set it, but then I had to wait for my camera to charge and I didn't want my whole face to crease up, so I did set it. But we'll have a look at what we've got and then we will get into it. The gift set we are using today is this bad boy, which is the Makeup Revolution Favourites. It was £30 and it's worth £75. As you can see, you do literally get like a whole face worth of products in there, and they've changed their packaging so it's all like recyclable inside. You get your products wrapped in this like cardboard mesh rather than the plastic pop-out things. But yeah, so let's get right on into it. I was in the middle of unboxing it to see what we had before we got into doing the rest of my face. And we unboxed the Royal Matte Lip Kit. Right here, you just get a matte liquid lip and a lip liner. And then this Rose Goldy liquid highlighter, which, if I just show you again, is very pink, so I probably won't be using it. Plus the fact that I've already set my face, so using liquid products is not going to work, probably. So yeah, it's quite pinky, so you could probably use it as a blush highlight kind of thing, but I probably won't be using that one today. We also have the Onyx primer, which I didn't realise, otherwise I would have done my face on camera so that I could use this primer first. It is a primer with black gel-like texture that blends sheer for a blurred and mattified base. It's probably a good thing I didn't use it because my face is really dry, so matte doesn't really make it work. But if you need mattifying primers, this is probably the one for you. So you get that. We also have another liquid highlighter in the shade Mermaid Scales, which is quite greeny, so again, probably won't be used today. Yes, it's very green. Good for Halloween makeup, I suppose. So there it is, if I just rub it in. It is definitely a more greeny flexed highlighter, and it looks quite icy on the camera, to be fair, but it is green. But it doesn't look crazy green, so that's not too bad. We then have a few palettes. We have the Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Kit, Lightning Contour in 02, so I'll probably use that for bronzer. And there's a powder and then like a cream highlighter. We also have the highlighting powder palette in, doesn't say, so we have this one here. I love Makeup Revolution. Like, if I could just before I started getting into like more expensive makeup, Revolution was my go-to, so I do love diving into some gift sets every now and then. So we have this highlighter set, which I wasn't expecting it to be this big actually. You get a big old mirror there. There's my camera, hi. And then you get 3 shades here, a purpley one, a pink one, and then a golden one on those 3 fingers there. And they just look like so. Very pigmented, very lovely. We have that to choose from for highlight. And then we also have Beyond Radiance, which is another highlighter palette. So I guess the lighter one's just called Highlight and this one's called Beyond Radiance. You get 3 highlights in there. And this one's more of a white one. This one's a lighter purple and this one's like a peachy pink. I wish they'd stop barking for like 5 minutes. So those are the swatches there. They're a lot more paler than the other ones. I think I might actually go for this one for my skin because I don't want it to be crazy. But we will see. We then have a rather large palette. It is the Emily Edit. I didn't actually realise it was the Emily. I knew there was a big palette, but I didn't realise it was the Emily one. The Emily Edit The Once 24 Ultra Professional Makeup Pigment. And it is quite a sizable palette. Let's face it, if you take this travelling with you, you probably won't need another one. because it's quite big. So here it is. It looks like so. It's very big. You get a big old mirror there. Love that. And it's quite a cool toned palette. There's lots of deep colours in there, and then like the lighter versions, but they're all very cool toned, which I don't hate because most of my palettes are warm toned, so that's okay. But yeah, I'm very excited to use that one on my eyes in a bit. We also have the Ultra Eye Contour Light and Shade, which is of course the big controversial Kat Von D or KVD Beauty dupe to the Shade and Light palette. I've never actually had this, so I'm quite stoked to have it because you get these little quads of sets of eyeshadows, which makes life a lot easier. Make sure I don't miss anything. We also have the 3 Soph lipsticks. I already have these, so I'm not going to open those ones because they can go in a giveaway box, but I'm going to go get my versions of them real quick. So these ones are my versions, so I don't need to open a load more. And we have Syrup, Fudge and Cake, which are all nudie browns. Now that everything is out, I'm just trying to look where to start. We need to bronze our face, and I think the only bronzer we actually have is this one here. So I'm going to open this one up and get my fluffy bronzer brush. It's quite warm, so I'm a bit scared of it actually. Tap it off and I'm just gonna bronze up my forehead. I've lost my bunny ears, I don't know where they... Okay, so even though it's quite warm, it's not very it's not crazy, it's buildable, so that is good. I really thought I was going to put it on my face and then it was going to be like an orange line on my face. I like it when products are buildable. They don't have to be like crazy opaque right off the bat, as long as they're buildable, because I like starting off light and then building it to what I want it to look like, rather than just putting it on my face and it being like bam. Oh my god, I thought I hadn't pressed record then, I was about to scream. So that is our bronzer, as you can tell. I don't know if you can actually, but hopefully you can tell that it has bronzed up my face a little bit. We're in winter, so we don't need some crazy bronze face. We now need to go for highlighter. So we've got the highlight palette or the Beyond Radiance one. I think I'm going to use this one here, or maybe the middle one. I think I'm going to try this icy white one here and then see what happens, and then maybe on the other cheek I'll open the other palette and use that one on the highs here. It's there. It's not quite, like I said, it definitely seemed a lot more sheer. So I'm gonna go over it actually with one of the other ones, just so I can try out both palettes. And I'm gonna go in with one here, which does have a slight green flex to it, so I'm a little bit... That's definitely a lot more brighter. However, I'm still not doing much more. It's fine. I don't want a crazy glow on my face. I'm not going anywhere. I'm isolating because my brother's... Well, I'm not isolating. I'm just staying off till my brother gets his results because I was with him the other day. Okay, so now... Oh, we don't have a blush. We don't have a blush. You know what? I'm going to be sneaky. Because we don't have a blush, which I'm very surprised that I thought there would be a blush palette in here, I'm going to use my new Hourglass one that I got from my Cult Beauty advent calendar. Very pretty. So it's still something new. There she is. So I'm just going to get my Revolution brush here, dab that on in there, and then I just sort of press it on the apples of my cheeks. It's very subtle. It's kind of like the NARS one where it's really subtle but it's very buildable. We also don't have any brow products, which I'm really surprised at again because they normally have a brow palette or something. So I'm going to have to quickly use my Benefit Goof Proof brow pencil and then I'll be right back. That'll do. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere, so I don't really care, but let me tell you, my eyebrows need a good pluck. So now we are going to go onto the eyes. I need to get my makeup base. We are going to use the P. Louise base just like I would with any other eyeshadows. I want to give it a fair chance here. I'm not going to do a crazy eye. I'm just going to pat it in with my finger briefly and then go in with a brush. I feel like I barely ever do my makeup on camera anymore. I've become an unboxing queen. That is our base done. Now I'm going to open the palette up again. I don't even know where to look for where to start. The purples are definitely calling to me. I'm liking this transition shade right here. I also really like these dark greens here. So I think I'm going to do a purpley green look. look, perhaps, or brownie green look. I'm not really sure. Let's just get something on my eyes and then go from there. So I'm going to go with a big fluffy brush. I'm going to go in with Midwest, which is this transition shade here. I'm just going to brush that all over my crease and blend it out a bit. Okay, well, it's very pigmented and it blends like a dream. So that is the transition shade. I'm going to zoom you in. And then I'm going to go in with a slightly darker colour, which is probably going to be... I want to go for a purple. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Family is speaking to me, but I don't think you're going to be able to see a green if I put that on. So I'm going to go with Cheer, which is this like plum colour right here. And I'm going to put that right in my crease to darken it up a bit. And then the green is probably going to go on the outer corner and then along my lash line. There we go. So it's darkened up our crease. And then I'm going to get a bigger fluffy brush than what I started with. And just take that transition shade and just buff out the edges here. I feel like it looks like I've got panda eyes at the moment. And then I'm going to take Corduroy, which is this deep green here, which I'm obsessed with, so it better pay off the way it looks. And I'm going to put that right in the outer corner. Like so. I am going to blend it out, don't worry. And I'm going to take the darker purple, which is Family, which is here. And I'm going to take that on a brush. That purple looks better than the first purple anyway. So that's fine. There we go. I don't know if you can even see it. And then I'm going to get a shimmer, but I'm not sure which one. I'm going to get this Grateful one here, which is a light green. And I'm going to get it on my finger as I normally would with most shimmers and just tap it. Because that is what I would do with any other shimmers, because to be fair, in my personal opinion, most shimmers work better with your finger. Regardless of whether they're a pigment or an eyeshadow or whatever. They work better. So I am actually really liking how this looks. I'm just going to run a bit of that green under my, just to really smoke it out. And yes, I'm pulling the ugly face. There we go. I don't think that looks bad at all. I really like the colour combination we've gone for. I'm just going to put a bit more shimmer on there just to make sure. But yeah, I really like it. That doesn't look very blended at all, does it? There we have the eye look. Now I need to quickly spray my face, put my eyeliner and mascara on, and then we will come back for the lip. And we are back. I can take these reindeer ears off now. So, now that we've done our eyes and our base, we just need to put some lips on. So, we have the choice of fudge, cake, and syrup. I think I'm going to go for fudge, because it is a darker brown. I'll just swatch them all for you. So this is fudge. This is fudge. This is syrup. They're all really nice colours and they feel really good on the lips. So that second one is syrup. And this one I haven't even opened. Right here. So fudge, syrup, cake. I think I'm actually going to go with cape because... Cape. Like superhero cape. No, I think I'm actually going to go with cake because I haven't used it apparently. So, maybe not. That's too light. We're going to go for fudge like I originally said because it's the darker one. And I really like a dark nude lipstick. I'm also really messy at putting lipstick on at the moment. There we go. I'm just going to pat it out with a wipe. There we go. This is the finished look. I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. Yeah, I would definitely recommend buying it. I actually got mine from B&M, so I don't know where else they're sold, but they're sold in B&M. If you would like me to test any more Christmas gift sets before Christmas, please let me know. I really enjoyed making this video. It's quite fun, apart from all the bits that I didn't have from the set. But yeah, this palette, amazing. I need to try this one soon. The two highlight palettes, such an affordable highlight palette. You don't need to spend a lot of money to get a decent look on your face. If you're buying for daughters, granddaughters, nieces, nephews, grandsons, anyone that likes wearing makeup, Makeup Revolution is a really affordable brand and it is so good. Some things even beat high-end brands, so definitely keep an eye on them. And I'm not even sponsored, I'm just like a very long time user. I've used them since I was about 16, so not 8 years ago. I'm not 24. 6 years ago, I've been using them for 6 years and I still stand by them, and their products have got so good over the years. So definitely keep an eye out for those for Christmas presents. They're like, I recommend them big time. But yeah, that is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want me to do more like this, please give me a thumbs up and a comment below. Obviously, there are gift sets all year round. It's not just for Christmas. This one just happened to be a Christmas set. But yeah, so this is the final look. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.